Okay, so here we are setting out on our first road trip in the GTS. This GTS, the red GTS, not the previous orange one. My previous favorite car, but now this one has taken that mantle. Just under 5 hours plus stops. So we are good to go. So to start out, as I leave town here, I am pretty much just going to start off in normal mode with start stop off so that I'm not killing it at every one of these little stop signs coming through town. But exhaust open because I like the sound of it. But let's see what we can do miles wise. 16 miles a gallon starting off. It's only going to go up from there. We'll see how we do on gas mileage on this trip, which is 360 miles. It should be pretty fun and comfortable too. Tell you what, these seats are absolutely amazing. I'll catch you up to date on a couple things on the way that have occurred since I bought the car. Had it for about 2 weeks now, and then I'll also talk to you about a few things that some of my likes, dislikes, things that I think could be improved upon. Whatever, it's a road trip. That's what we do. We talk, and hopefully, if the weather holds out when we get to Ohio, we will be able to make a quick jog over to Mexico from there, like we did in the orange GTS, and see how that plays out for the red GTS. All right, let's just drive. We've just crossed into Indiana, and unfortunately the rest area is closed. I was planning to hop in there and take a quick break and throw a camera outside, but it's a new one being constructed, clearly for the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in mind there with their theming, so that's cool. But now we got to find a place to stop. I am currently at 29.5 miles per gallon, and we are going to be continuing to climb. I'm interested to see how high it climbs. I want to see that get over 30, which it definitely will do. It's just been creeping up. It's been riding smooth in normal mode. I've got the exhaust quieted down, though it doesn't make a huge difference at these speeds. Just adds just a little more tone, hardly audible. One of the things I've been wanting to talk about is the cruise controls. Is not very intuitive. Now, granted, I'm used to Toyota products, right? My wife has a Highlander, I have a Lexus. I'm used to the direction they go. I would think pulling it toward me would cancel. That would be very intuitive, but that's a downward move. I have to push it down. To resume, I push up. To set it and to increase speed, I have to push it away, which is using the back of your fingers. It's just not very natural. I'm pulling it towards me to go slower. I'm pushing it forward to go faster. It makes sense. I understand why the Germans made it that way, but it seems like all the controls are slightly different than what they are on most other cruise controls that I've driven with. Something that's really cool that I love about this is the coasting mode. So I don't know if we have much of a hill coming here, but the speed did just reduce. We're in top gear. I'm going to pull both paddles, and now we're in neutral. The engine's just idling, and the 8 is flashing, showing that I'm not in a gear, but whenever I do anything, it'll go there. So see, I can rev the engine. We are in neutral. But if I want to get back into 8th, I just pull the paddle, and there we go. Now I'm back in gear. So I haven't been doing that a whole lot. That's not why my gas mileage is doing as well as it is, but that's something you can do on downhills to potentially hypermile your 911 if that's what you're trying to do. As far as a 473 horsepower car that likes gas when you're having fun with it. Cruising on the highway is also a lot of fun, and I can get good gas mileage with it as well. We're going to take this exit right here. I see gas and McDonald's, so this should work. Thinking of it, the delay on the intermittent wipers, if you want more wiping, you move it up to the larger triangle. That's not a larger delay, that's a larger amount of wiping. Again, just one of those things that's reverse of what I'm used to. They do a good job, but it does take them a second to react to the rainfall. So as I'm going in and out of these showers, as it becomes heavy, I have to go through a period of time there, if I'm letting them do their own thing, where it's really hard to see because it's not wiping, it's still delaying, and then it'll do a wipe and delay, and finally it'll start to wipe a little quicker and then go to a full, constant wipe. So they're doing a good job. They just are a little bit delayed from what I would prefer. I'm getting pretty used to these because I'm on a road trip, so I'm constantly messing with them. But jumping back and forth between the cars, I would find myself in either car having to look down and see what these two things are going to do before I actually adjust them. You probably can't hear me because of the rain, but I just got to show you 30 miles per gallon over 275 miles is not bad. I am using my fog light periodically on the rear, lights up a little light in the middle, and it just makes it easier for people in front of me to see me. Interestingly enough, this Volvo in front of me has fog lights on the back right now. They have bright lights on both sides that light up. It's very common in Germany to have that feature, and in German cars, but this is the first time I've seen it on a German car in the US. I'm an hour and 15 minutes out, got True Blue 92 miles to go. Wearing my True Blue 92 Biff softball jersey, so looking quite American on this Flag Day. Well, here we are rolling into Dayton, 30.8 miles per gallon for that 5.5 hour trip, 367 miles. Pretty amazing gas mileage. I'm going to take that. And now it's time to see one of my friends and visit him at his brewery and let them drool over the new car. And here we are, Heavier Than Air Brewing. That's my buddy Nick standing over there. So signing off for now. Let's go. I'm gonna shut all this off. Off.
Need to watch a YouTube video.
I'm trying to remember. Traction control. Holding, off. Everything's off. We're gonna go in manual mode once I get in gear. And now I should be able to rip it. What's beeping at me? So let me see if I can break them loose and see what it's like here.
lot of rocks.
Yeah, I know. That goes so much faster.
I would say so. Something's still turned on, for sure.
I felt like the first one, it was whipping around a little more, but it does it back.
Yep.
That's far away from you.
Yeah. I don't know if that's your rubber or something else.
Oh shit, yeah.
They're warm. Woo!
Yeah.
I don't know.
Somewhere in Mexico.
Yeah, it freaking throws some black down. No kidding.
And it whips like a mother.
Oh, that might be your tire. Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, these are probably me.
So we might be done.
Yeah. Coming off.
That's a lot of rubber.
Yours look good. I wonder if it's I mean, we don't look at the spots, right?
It's a lot of gravel, huh?
That's a lot of gravel. Oh my god, my heart's racing.
It spins around so fast that you're just like,
It's throwing you back in your
where the
seat.
hell am I?
Yeah, you
All I
scared me
was-
a couple times.
All I was doing was looking for you guys.
Yep.
Because I'm like, not that, not you guys. I mean, I'm pretty far away, but
When you were doing those wide circles, I'm like, I'm getting the hell back.
yeah, like 40
I'm
miles
getting
an hour.
back.
All right. Okay, so we had a good time, but on that last run, I did see pieces of rubber that I saw flying out, and then you saw that we went out and picked them up. They were hot. They were from my car. And it turns out that if you look at these treads, it's completely missing right here, a whole section of this tread on this tire. And that one's even worse. So time for some new P0s after one fun session, which I gotta say is kind of disappointing, but I've got to do that before I road trip back home. Pay to play. Eesh. Okay, car is dropped off at White Allen Porsche in Dayton, Ohio, getting its new tires. They'll be in via FedEx today, and we'll get those installed and pick it up. In the meantime, driving this 2023 Taycan, and what a nice ride. It is a base model, and it still has amazing power and pickup. Super comfortable, nice and big, a lot of luxury. Probably the first time, I think, that I've ever driven a full EV, and pretty dang nice. He was telling me that the highest models of them can get upwards of 1100 horsepower and have the 0 to 60 time of like 1.8, 1.9 seconds. It's just insanity. He says it will let you travel through time. Just quiet and smooth. Pretty amazing instantaneous power for a base model. Gotta say, pretty nice. I miss the sounds of my 911 though, so I can't wait to get that back in a bit. Well, here we are. The car has its new set of tires, and we're about to commence the road trip back home to Illinois. The car has done great on this entire journey to Dayton and to Mexico. Almost a great deal to Mexico, but we do have our new sneaks on the back now. So
good fresh new rubber back here, installed by the professionals at Porsche. I'll be able to use the new ones with a little more confidence, especially since they were failing in such a weird way. I just am not confident that that was not a track tire. That might have been at a discount that they did because they were some kind of like a cheaper retread or something. But you get what you get with this unknown kind of a car, and hey, I'm dealing with it because I love the car so much. I do have one other thing that is occurring, and that is just a little bit of like cracking in the lenses. This guy and this one here is really bad. You can get a fingernail on this, and that's why this guy is fogging up. You can see a little bit along this ridge right here at the moment, but this one's starting, or is doing the same thing that the headlight did, and so we'll have to have that looked at Porsche when we get back home. We're gonna hit the road and head on back. That's gonna be a wrap for this one. Please reach down, like, and subscribe if you want more of the red car content, and we'll catch you again on the next one. Take care.